everyone, and welcome to another update here at Fun Spot Kissimmee. My name is Jim from WildGravityTravels.com, bringing you the latest video update on Mindblower here at Fun Spots in Kissimmee, Florida. So we're going to start out here at the 90-degree turn. We're seeing a lot more woodwork going all over the place, but especially right here in this cross area, we see a lot of baseboarding for track work going in to place. And you can hear the pegs being driven in right here as the crew continues to work on the lower elevations of the track. So one thing we noticed from inside the park here, and we'll continue to notice, is the lift has actually really started to go up, or at least the supports for the lift. We're not seeing as much wood structure being completed on that right now. But on the drop, we are seeing a little more wood structure added, some handrails, still no track on it, very barren situation right here. Right now they seem to be focusing a lot on the lower level stuff as more supports and more track area have gone in. Looking up ahead, we see the station areas coming along nicely. They continue to put some work in on that. Looks like we're actually getting roof structure put in, and we'll be checking that out next to the station in just a moment. So this is the first drop area. This is the valley in the first drop. We've been showing you that. Not a whole lot of details going on right now here. We'll definitely be keeping an update on this as it progresses, but it looks like right now they've kind of moved on to some other things. Also haven't really put much more in the baseboard area of the return to station section. However, at the station, as I mentioned a minute ago, as we walk towards it, we can see that a roof has gone in on those roofing frames. Also in the station, it does look like they have completed the baseboard work for the track, metal track pieces. Now we actually brought you the first update and first look at metal track pieces, metal plates to go on these baseboards from the supply lot in our last update. So if you missed that, be sure to check it out. As we pull back out here, looking down one of the midways of Fun Spot Kissimmee, we can see that drop, that lift, and how high it's gone right here. And then we can see that drop from about 80-some feet. The actual height of the coaster will be 83 feet, so the first drop may be a little shorter than that, probably right around 80 feet. We'll stay tuned for updates on that. And then as we pull down and zoom in, we can see that 90-degree turn. So definitely a lot to look at on this side, and as we continue on along, we can actually see this structure that we told you about last time. Doesn't look like it's gotten much more since our last post. So let's go ahead and go over and take a look at that. We can see the structure in the bottom. I just love how this curves around right here. You can see the curve around. It's like a double turn. It comes out of one turn here and goes down. I'll try to show you that again from the other side as I did last week. And here again, a better look at the station and the station exit where your ride will start. You can see the roof structure, and if you look really closely, you can see some of the baseboard work there underneath. So we've come across the water here at Fun Spot onto the other pathway in the park, and we can actually see the lift. I wanted to give you guys a good wide angle this week of the lift here, and now of course the station over here to the right. But actually here is the first drop, so you can get a good sense of the angle of the first drop there. Not too bad of an angle actually for the first drop. I believe it was being reported, or Fun Spot shared with us, it was about a 65-degree angle drop. So that looks about right for what we're seeing right in here. So here's one more angle, taking a look from, again, across the water a little bit, but more of an angle. I just actually like this angle with the lift hill you can see going up. Just a good like roller coaster style picture with the first drop there. You see a nice angled at it. And you can see the first lift there, and then you see the return to station is right here. We've been really up close to that. It's hard to get a sense for what that looks like as it goes back into the station there. So, and then to put that in perspective, our 90-degree turn is just beyond the swings in this trailer here. right there. So as we pull back out real quick, we can see a good overall shot from this angle that we haven't brought you before. So first time ever, we'll be watching this angle as the lift continues to climb for a better shot of the taller parts of the coaster overall. So here we are back at our other overall angle from one end of the footprint, and we can see that a lot more wood structure has gone into place, especially on this like fourth set of supports that's right here. I'm going to zoom in slow so you can really see where I'm talking about. So you see these supports here, they look to be coming out of another area of the track. Again, it just twists in and around itself. So a lot to see. We see the turn there has been a little more completed, a lot more wider area to step there with that high turn. And then of course that goes down and around into where we've been showing you. This is like the newest section of supports for low to the ground stuff. Again, other than like this support right here. So as we walk down a little more, we can actually see they appear to be working right now on adding some more supports inside. We're going to get a different angle here in just a moment. Take a look at where that crane is working today, as we do see several supports in the parking lot ready to be put in place, most likely today or tomorrow. So this is about the best angle we can get on what the crane is doing. We can see there's some supports in here. The crane is actually lifting some supports there into like the center of some other structure that we've already been seeing, or that we've already seen put into place, obviously, like the double down right here and some other places for pieces. So the progress just continues to develop here over at the construction site. Next up, we'll be going over to the supply lot to check on those rail pieces for track and any other new items to be found. So out here in the far reaches of the supply lot, we can see they've actually spaced out a lot of these white supports and structure to build supports. Basically, these pieces go together to form the white frames that we've been seeing and make it a little harder to piece together what track is going where. But then around the corner, as we come over here, we can actually see more track pieces have arrived. And remember, we were the first to bring you the track pieces, first to bring you vertical construction here at Mindblower. So be sure to stay with us as we continue to find new things happening as the coaster is always progressing. So you can see last week we only had a few piles of steel rails, these ones right here I believe. We've actually now added some more right here. Now some of these rails are actually thinner and smaller. This could be for transfer track, this could be for something else. We'll have to keep our eyes up and see what that becomes all about. It could be for like lower level, lower intensity track area. And we've seen some more, again, rails arrive from the supplier of the rails. And again, we still see the metal twisting machine right there sitting in place. Looks like another one may have arrived, so they may actually now have two on site to do that work. It looks like in the distance from the supply lot, from where we're standing, in the original supply lot, we see a crane lifting up some wood, possibly to move or sort that. So this is going to wrap us up once again from Fun Spot Kissimmee Mindblower, looking at the track rails, giving you another look and a first look at some newly arriving rails. My name is Jim from WildGravityTravels.com. We're bringing you the latest on Mindblower and more from all around Orlando, Kissimmee, and Central Florida area. Be sure to subscribe to us on YouTube and follow us on Twitter, as we've broke some great news over about Volcano Bay in the past week or so. Well, actually past couple days from when this video will be posted. So have a great week, everybody, and we will see you at the park.